With 4 days to go, Studio Mappa decided to release some of their behind the scenes storyboards, character designs, and props, and
shut up and sit down.
yo, what's good? It's your boy Dude Reviews, and some spoilers for Attack on Titan the final season part 2's future episodes. You have been warned. If you don't want to see what these characters look like in the future episodes, then you better stay far away. And of course, there are some new characters coming in that may end up spoiling the entire season. Anyway, first up, we've got baby Eren and Mikasa from the flashback of chapter 120 and 121 respectively, and they look pretty damn consistent to the Wit Studio designs, especially Eren's face and his expressions. I really do like that, although I'm not too sure as to why Mikasa's scarf is yellow. I'm guessing it's more or less to represent an item of clothing. Next up, we got a character model sheet of Hobo Eren from chapter 120. This design looks slightly better than the previous one. Even though the previous design was okay, this one's a little bit better. His face is less chubby. Next, we've got a turntable of Eren Yeager in hobo form, and once again, certain pieces of clothing are yellow. I'm guessing that's to help the animators separate the jacket from the shirt so it doesn't look like it's one mesh of clothing. Next, we've got these head turntables, which are going to be based off chapter 120 and 131 from what I remember, or 130. And then we got Eren's main character design of him when he and Zeke go into that blue world with his hair down. Really nice consistent designs, although some of them do make his face look a little bit younger than how he's meant to be in the actual show. Next up, we got some really nice expressions from Mikasa Ackerman in the upcoming episodes. Hopefully this design should please a lot of the haters who dissed her look in episode 6, the Warhammer Titan. We got a 2-angle shot of Mikasa holding some blades, getting ready for battle, and a pretty cute shot of both Jean and Mikasa holding some thunder spears, getting ready to fight their enemies. And Mikasa is like 175 centimeters tall. I'm just wondering, how tall is the stallion that is Jean Christine? Next up, we got Armin Arlet, and once again, I said in my previous video, and I'll say it again, Mappa have their favorites. Next up, we got Jean Christine. Pretty okay design. Next up, we got Connie Springer, and you see the middle face of him laughing? Chapter 126, Boys and Girls, chapter 126. Next up, we got Hanji Zoe, and her designs look really nice, especially her hair. I flipping love that hair. But where's the Scout badge logo on the back of the coat? I'm guessing they want to put that in the final design, just to save some time. Next up, we've got Levi Ackerman, and even though I've never been a fan of his side profile view of his face, I will admit his design looks pretty good. Just looking at these expressions are reminding me of a lot of great chapters of him. Next up, we've got Zeke, and out of all the characters, Zeke has possibly the most character design sheets out of all of them. A total of 6 different sheets of him. The first one, we got this shot of Zeke after he's risen from the ashes in that beautiful trailer shot. Then some really wild, crazy expressions of him just reacting to a lot of things that's going to happen in this final season part 2. He looks really different without the glasses, I will admit. I'm so used to this dude with glasses. Ah, that's better. Now he's got glasses on. This is him in chapter 120, and I love the single shot of his glasses just in that bottom left corner. Next up, if you guys are still watching and don't want to know what's going to happen, a bit of a spoiler, but we've got an old man Zeke Yeager. I think the long hair suits him. It really does. Although I did imagine his face to be a little bit more frail. And lastly, we got Zeke in chains. What could those chains be? Next up, we got Rainer Brown, and this dude needs to wear glasses more often. He looks good in them. Mappa really made his eyes very dramatic with the dark undershadows. Next up, we got the racist Eldian devil, Gabby Brown. And I know this is just a rough character model sheet, but where are her hands? Are they gloves? Does she wear gloves in the future episodes? Next up, we got Falco Grice, and while his face does look a little bit generic in the character turnaround sheet, those expressions look wild, especially the added shadow as well. Next up, we got Colt Waving. I actually find Magus' design a lot better in this season than the previous one. In my opinion, his design looked kind of plain and flat. Next up, we got Flotch, and my gosh, this design is night and day from what we saw in episode 6, the Warhammer Titan, with his chubby cheeks. Particularly this design on him in the left hand side. looks much like the manga version of him with the more pointier chin. Next up we've got Liana, and my gosh, this girl looks majestic, but I'm still a bit salty that MAPPA got rid of those beautiful highlights in her eyes in the Blu-ray, but despite that, they're giving us better expressions of her face. Long time no see, Queen Historia Race, and she's looking as majestic and elegant as ever. Can't wait to see chapter 31 adapted with her face looking shocked and horrified on the bottom left corner. Next up we've got our boy Daz, and if you don't remember him, he's the guy that Historia wanted to ditch when she and Ymira were walking up that snowy mountain. Long time no see Samuel, this guy back from episode 5. The dude Sasha saved when he fell down the wall as the Colossal Titan was going on his rampage. Next up we got this rando glasses boy back from episode 14 Savagery who was very pro Eren. It looks like his design has been tweaked a little bit. He looks a little older in this character model sheet. The man, the myth, the legend is back. Papa Browse alongside his wife, Mama Blouse. Alongside their adopted children, Kaya, and these 3 randos. Why does this 10-year-old look like he's about to drop the hardest rap EP? Next up we've got Louise, and her design looks really nice. She kind of looks like a slightly older version of Petra. Next up we've got a couple of recruits that Floch recruited to join the cause. Papa Jaeger returns looking like he's about to go to bed. Next up we got Frida Reis's character turnaround sheet and the shot of her extending her hand out. Chapter 121 boys. These headshots of her look awfully like Eren Yeager in their modern time with the long hair, but MAPPA really captured her expressions really well from what Wit Studio did before. Next up we got a man with a crown, 3 girls, and another girl. Who could they be, I wonder? But let's just dive deep into some manga spoilers. If you're an anime only, go away. Like this video, subscribe for more videos of AOT reactions and reviews for part 2's final season. But yep, here we go, manga spoilers. Next up we got King Fritz the First, and just like in my previous video, I do find his physique to be way more bulkier than I imagined. The dude looks like he's going to wrestle a Titan himself. I mean, gosh, he's huge. But I do like his design, and I like how MAPPA didn't draw his pupils. They kept it pupilless, just to not give this guy any sense of humanity, because this dude is a monster. If you look at the season 2 ending shot, the dude is flipping lanky. It still looks like the manga, but he's just way more terrifying in this version. Next up we've got his daughters Maria, Rose, and Sheena. The middle one, who I think is Rose, looks the most like Ymira as a child. Just like the manga, these girls do not have pupils either. But I really do like the expressions that MAPPA did even without the pupils. And finally we have Ymira Fritz, the one who started it all. We see more expressions. She's still very stoic, but that's it. Those are all the character designs, and unfortunately we haven't really seen any designs from Pixies, Onion, Coupon, Peak, or Keith Saddis, but it is what it is. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of these character design sheets. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Like this video, subscribe for more anime and manga reactions and reviews. Continue to stay sub to this channel for future Attack on Titan character expression sheets, as in a few days time I'll be doing a separate video on every single new Titan design model sheet. Thank you for watching. Bodhi the View signing out.